In the tumultuous early years of World War II, one event stood out as a remarkable testament to human resilience and cooperation: the Battle of Dunkirk. Taking place between the 26th of May and the 4th of June 1940, around the port town of Dunkirk in northern France, this confrontation saw the trapped Allied forces, comprising mainly British and French troops, pitted against the advancing German army. Commanded by Gerd von Rundstedt on the German side and Viscount Gort at the helm of the British Expeditionary Force, the adversaries were uneven in numbers, with about 400,000 beleaguered allies facing a German force of 800,000 soldiers. In the initial months of World War II, Germany swiftly occupied Poland, then turned its focus westward in spring 1940. Launching their blitzkrieg, German forces quickly bypassed the heavily fortified Maginot Line, invading Luxembourg, Belgium, and the Netherlands, then pushing through the supposedly impassable Ardennes forest. As the Allies, including the British and French forces, responded to these offensives, they were outmaneuvered and forced into a rapid retreat, with a significant portion, including the British Expeditionary Force, being cornered in northern France, culminating in their desperate consolidation around the port of Dunkirk. Amidst the rapid German advance in 1940, a significant and controversial decision emerged that would shape the events at Dunkirk. On May 24th, upon the advice of his generals, particularly General von Rundstedt, Adolf Hitler commanded a halt order, which held back the German armored divisions from proceeding towards the trapped Allied forces at Dunkirk. Various reasons have been proposed for this directive. Some argued the marshy terrains of Dunkirk were not suitable for armored warfare, while others believed the Allies, particularly the British at Arras, demonstrated a resistance that warranted caution. There was also an underlying confidence among the German High Command, especially with Hermann Göring's assurance that the Luftwaffe alone could decimate the encircled forces without the need for a ground onslaught. The true motive behind the halt remains a subject of debate among historians. Some theorize it was a strategic choice to conserve the German armored divisions for future operations, while others speculate about Hitler's possible diplomatic intentions with Britain. However, with contrasting wartime records and statements made by leaders post-war, the real intent behind Hitler's halt order continues to be one of the enduring enigmas of World War II. On the 26th of May 1940, as the battlefronts of World War II intensified, a crucial strategic communication transpired between British Foreign Secretary Anthony Eden and General Lord Gort, the commander of the British Expeditionary Force. Eden hinted at an impending retreat towards the west and explicitly instructed Gort to prepare for an evacuation. This pivotal decision, however, was discreetly kept from their allies, the French and Belgians, a testament to the intricate weave of wartime diplomacy and strategy. By the 27th of May, the situation for the British forces grew dire as they found themselves pushed back to the Dunkirk perimeter. The very same day, the skies over Dunkirk became a theater of psychological warfare. The German Luftwaffe, confident in their advance, dropped leaflets suggesting the Allies were encircled and hinting at their imminent doom. Interestingly, while the Germans perceived the sea as a confining barrier, sealing the Allies' fate, the British saw it differently, as a potential route of escape. As battles raged, notable confrontations included the Battle of Wittscheite near the Ypres-Comines Canal. Here, the German forces made significant headway against British positions. Another significant event unfolded in Poppering. A pivotal bridge in the town became the focal point of chaos, as Luftwaffe bombings resulted in a considerable traffic bottleneck, causing the British 44th Division to suffer substantial vehicle losses. The next day, the 28th of May, brought another blow to the Allies. The Belgian army, overwhelmed and exhausted, surrendered. This decision left a gaping 20-mile gap in Gort's eastern flank, a vulnerability the British forces hadn't completely anticipated or prepared for. In response, British and French troops worked tenaciously to maintain a defensive semicircular perimeter around Dunkirk, holding off the advancing German juggernaut. While the perimeter defense was being held, the Siege of Lille emerged as a beacon of resilience. Under the leadership of the audacious Erwin Rommel, German forces sought to break through. However, French forces stood their ground, buying the Allies some much-needed time to continue their evacuation plans. By the beginning of June, the atmosphere was tense with anticipation. The Germans planned to launch an all-out assault across the entire front. However, before they could execute this, an impressive evacuation operation was underway. From the 27th of May to the 4th of June, a staggering 338,226 men, inclusive of 139,997 French, Polish, and Belgian troops, were evacuated from Dunkirk's beaches and moles, as the docks had been rendered non-functional due to the onslaught. Yet the skies above were not silent. Fighter Command and the Luftwaffe clashed fiercely, resulting in the loss of 106 British aircraft and around 135 German ones. The curtain finally fell on the 4th of June when the Germans took complete control of Dunkirk's docks. The town was left 90% destroyed, and the human cost became clear. Approximately 16,000 French and 1,000 British soldiers had laid down their lives during the evacuation. The Battle of Dunkirk would forever remain a testament to resilience, sacrifice, and strategic retreat in the face of overwhelming odds.